Tim, he has a ripped glove. The glove has been torn. This may be a break for Baltazar to give them more time to work on that eye. They should continue to work on that eye.
Yes, indeed. There you see they've removed the right glove, and they have a new one coming in. Evidently, some damage done to the glove, and so the corner of Tony Baltazar getting a little bit more time to work on the cut. So a little dramatic development here in this exciting lightweight bout that has been everything we expected. These two young warriors are two of the exciting boxers in the business today. 23-year-old Tony Baltazar, 21-year-old Robin Blake. And there you see Jimmy Montoya. Does not appear to me, I'm sure not an expert in that field, but it does not appear to me that they're having a lot of success dealing with that severe gash.
It's funny, Tim, some medicines will work on one fighter and they won't work on another. Sometimes you have to switch and use something else. And then I think also when he's finished with that, he should put a covering of Vaseline, which he's doing right now. But I like the Vaseline to be cold, and he took it right off his hand, which means it had to be warm Vaseline.
Well, obviously we've had more than the minute here as they get the new glove on Robin Blake. And Robin tells the referee, Davey Pearl, I'm ready. And so Tony Baltazar has received at least that advantage of a little more rest, a little more time for his corner to work on the cut, but still.
The cut continues to bleed.
It does continue to bleed. Round 6 scheduled for 10. Tim Ryan with Joe Clancy and Sugar Ray Leonard. A lightweight war from the Showboat in Las Vegas.
Well, again, the only way Baltazar's going to win this fight against a busy fighter like Robin Blake is to nail him with a big punch. He's certainly not going to outpoint him.
That's the only way the tables will turn. He has to hurt Blake because Blake is going to just outbox him.
Robin Blake and his people have already filed a challenge to Livingston Bramble, currently ranked number 2, that if Blake wins here today, they want to fight Bramble in what would be an elimination. The winner meeting the WBA champion. Of course, Boom Boom Mancini has Orlando Romero ahead of him in September, the number 1 ranked fighter from Peru.
What's happening is Blake is moving the way he wants to move. He's moving to his right. Tony Baltazar, it's a question of mind over matter. He should step over to his left and try to make Blake move the other way. Now that's the way he should be going.
In order for Baltazar,
now you see Blake come around. He's making Baltazar move the way he wants him to move. There he is coming outside again. That's the big advantage in a fight for him.
And also, Gil, Baltazar needs to get his left foot on the outside of Blake's right foot in order to get power behind his punches. Because inside it's very difficult to land some effective punches on a southpaw and maintain your balance off.
That jab of Blake's more effective as the fight goes on.
There was Baltazar throwing a good right hand to the body, but he didn't hook off it. And he got paid back pretty good by Blake. You've got to put those punches together. You can't hang out there with one punch.
Left hook landed by Baltazar, but Blake just kept punching, finished his combination. Lands another one. Under a minute to go, round 6.
I still think the best punch for Baltazar is that left hook to the ribs, then come back up on the chin. Even if Blake's arm is there, throw it at his arm. Sets up your other punches.
Again, Baltazar brushing away the blood streaming from that cut on his eyelid.
Baltazar's landed a couple of pretty good left hands this round, but not enough.
He needs to put his punches together a lot more because he's looking for one shot, and they won't do it against a fighter like Robin Blake.
Blake's hands are so fast, Ray, and he throws his punches so accurately.
That's what I'm really impressed with, Gil. The accuracy of Robin Blake's punches, and the speed of him.
Coming to the end of round number 6, scheduled for 10. Robin Blake and Tony Baltazar. What a fight. Tony Baltazar. They worked on the cut again in his corner. He sounded a little bit discouraged. Let's see if he can rally here in the 7th round. Blake bouncing out there, showing that he's fresh and in control, at least trying to impress Baltazar with that fact.
They told Baltazar in the corner he has to throw more than one punch at a time. They also told him to be a man. I don't see how much more of a man he could be. This kid's shown me all the courage in the world.
I think what's frustrating for Baltazar is not only the fact of the movement, and hand speed of Robin Blake. It's that cut. I think it's very frustrating for him. And it's probably disturbing his performance here.
He's lost so much blood in this fight. I just question whether or not it may be weakening him.
Landed,
he really has lost a lot of blood.
Just landed 2 good left hooks to the ear of Robin Blake, and there's a right hand behind it. Baltazar battling here in the 7th round. Remember, we've got another fight to follow. We'll show you action from the North American and U.S. Welterweight Championship. Marlon Starling against unbeaten Tommy Ayers of Cincinnati. Immediately following our live coverage here of Robin Blake and Tony Baltazar.
You know, as long as Tony Baltazar is able to move to his left, he's very, very effective. But when Blake gets him going the other way, it's trouble.
Good left hook landed by Baltazar.
Yes, he has Blake in a little bit of trouble against him.
And he was able to land those punches when his left foot was on the outside of Blake's right foot. Here, we have a shot of it.
Blake is in a little trouble right now. If he gets nailed with a good punch now, we may have some fun.
Bouncing a little bit, trying to tell Baltazar that he wasn't hurt by it. I don't think Baltazar believes it.
Well, I do.
Continuing to come forward.
That left hook of Baltazar is going around Blake's neck all night long. He's got to get his balance. He's got to throw that left hook underneath. Then it'll come back up on the chin pretty good.
Under a minute to go in the 7th round. Good left
Best
hook.
left hook of the night by Baltazar.
Big one. Robin Blake again showing he can take a punch as he did against Munoz. But he is in trouble again.
I don't think Baltazar knows it now, Tim. That's for sure.
Now, what Baltazar needs to do now is cut the ring off. Get his man in the corner.
There's that move out to the right by Blake.
Baltazar pushing Blake back again, but he hasn't been able to get a few together. There's a combination that lands. The crowd getting into him. He's got him hurt again. What a rally by Baltazar. Right hand wobble Blake. Blake in trouble. Baltazar not going after him here. Now he takes to the body.
Tim doing a good job, feinting and punching.
He's giving head feint.
Final seconds of the round. I think he ought to be letting it all hang out here. Right hand, wobble him again. There's the bell. Ending round number 7. A big one for Baltazar. Tony Baltazar, as we look into Robin Blake's corner for the 2nd time, as he did in round 3, wobbled Blake, and here in the 7th, he had him in some serious trouble. But Blake would not go down. Joe Barrientos, his trainer, his manager Dave Gorman coming in. Try to keep Blake calm. He had been in control, as we saw it, for the last 3 rounds, 4, 5, and 6. Here in round 7, Tony Baltazar rallying. Let's see some of that action. There's a right uppercut, that hurt him, followed by a straight right hand.
Baltazar put himself in a very good position, had his balance, and came on very strong against Robin Blake.
Denise Blake looking on with some concern. The wife of Robin Blake. They've been married 2 years. Baby Brandon at home with the grandparents. Robin Blake trying to regroup here in round number 8.
Tim, this is going to be some round, in my opinion. This is going to be the round.
What a lift it must have given Baltazar, who was actually discouraged between rounds 6 and 7 on his stool. That cut bothering him that he suffered in round 3. Brave young warrior from La Puente, California, against the tough Texan from Levelland, Texas. Blake has yet to taste defeat as a professional.
The 7th round was a picker-upper for Tony Baltazar. He's gained more confidence now, and he's become a relentless attacker.
He knocks Blake down with a straight right hand. Comes over and puts his hand on top of his head. And they haven't counted.
No, they called it no knockdown, Tim. I think he was off balance.
Well, I thought it was a knockdown, but Davey Pearl did not. There's a solid right hand by Baltazar.
He's nailing him out, Tim. Look at this Baltazar kid. They told him to be a man. He sure is a man.
And the punches that are doing the damage for Tony Baltazar is the lead-off rights and left hooks, left hook right hand.
But you see, Blake is moving to his right. Now he's going back the wrong way. He moves to his right. He stays away from that punching guard. Baltazar has to come over to his left, get him in front of him.
But Blake has to be careful. Baltazar still has to be careful because Blake can come back on you.
What a fight. Listen to the crowd enjoying it here. Down goes Baltazar. A right hand by Baltazar. Blake sent Baltazar to the canvas. It came from nowhere. A short right hook.
Baltazar still hurt.
Yes, he is. The punches that put him down weren't too hard, but he was exhausted from all the effort he put out.
Baltazar hanging on as Blake throws combinations. What a fight.
The best thing for Baltazar to do now is inside, tie his man up. Get his head back together.
Not this kid, Ray. He's looking to knock you out all the time.
Baltazar
tying up.
Black backed up Blake with a right hand.
Baltazar's legs are strapped now.
Baltazar off balance. Gloves touch the canvas. No knockdown. Blake continues to throw leather under 30.